Yeah, I told you.
We're coming audio now. Here we are. How we doing, guys? We're live tonight. We're going to be here for some time tonight. We're not going to only be here for a short. We're going to be here for I don't know how long, but some time.
Yeah, so testing wise, seems to be stable.
Well, Max, this is Saturday night at 20 to 10 in the evening. So it's not a normal streaming time, is it really?
No, it's not. You'll have to excuse my bright LED light above me. It's shining
Everything looks good, but the
like the
audio is a
sun.
bit laggy.
Mm,
Is it? I don't know.
don't know. I've not got it on unless I get an echo of the other machine.
Mark's audio is lagging. My audio is lagging again.
Audio's lagging.
Max's Highness, my audio.
Well, that's not good.
Okay, guys, we'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes. Thank you very much for Leo and Silver End. I don't want to broadcast that. It's not that good.
Somebody else says it's fine on their end. It could just be stabilizing.
I don't know. This is very bizarre. We don't want to do a stream that it's not the audio isn't that good.
No.
Because I'd like to be here for some time tonight. Maybe 20 minutes, half an hour, something in Georgia. Guys, how you doing?
Oh.
Awesome. Across the pond.
Yeah. Hello.
Interesting that Charlotte, is my audio in sync? Do you think it's okay? It's quite hard to talk about. I think Scotland here. Leo, thank you very much. We got your message that the production team sent over from Instagram. They sent it to me. I sent it over to Max. So thanks very much for that. It was great to get those ideas, Leo. Thanks very much. Yeah, cool.
It's gone to check on another device.
Awesome.
I keep looking over here because I've got a screen with everything else on.
It's all good. So yeah, it's good. So we're not doing any scouty stuff tonight. Love Scotland, amazing here. Yeah, we're not doing. We could talk about scouts if you want, but that's not the reason tonight. The reason tonight is to do like a millionth test. Because we tested during the week, as you know, and then come live Thursday, an error happens.
Yeah.
So we've had our tech support working behind the scenes this week, trying to error. What was it? Is it called iron out the errors? I don't know. Is that a technical word, Max?
It's just sort them out. It's as simple as that.
So hopefully the technical team has been doing their wizardry and has managed to do it.
I hope so. Yeah, and hopefully by Thursday all this redness would have gone. Been out in the sun.
No, it has been really, really nice.
It has. I did that.
It's been
social distancing thing on Friday with the whole street. We were all out.
Oh yeah.
In front of
nice.
our houses with literally table and chairs. And one of the houses down the end was playing period music at the time, and we were all just chatting, and as much as we could chat over the music. The things that were moving between houses were the cats. It's like cats and animals just going between the houses. It was quite funny.
Nice.
Yeah, so it was actually quite cool, because that's the one thing out of this whole lockdown thing that's really come to light for me, is people have actually come out and are talking to one another. Because prior to this, everybody was in their own little bubble. and they were doing things left, right, centre. Comes to this, and
then,
everyone's like, "Oh, who are you?" Like neighbour across the road you've not met for 15 years. You suddenly know their name. It's like,
oh,
so
right.
it's that kind of people are really sort of coming out of their shells, and
Yeah.
but you see it across lots of the different streets in the area, and I'm sure it's the same around where you are, around where most people watching now are. Just this community spirit that's really started to come out.
Absolutely.
It's something we shouldn't lose. We should not lose this.
I'm going to try one thing, Max.
Go on, go for it.
I'm going to. This might go terribly wrong.
Oh no. Have you lined up a video or something?
No. I'm just going to try and change microphone. I'm going to go back to my original microphone.
Okay.
How's that, Max? Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
That is good. Guys in the chat, let's see. In the chat, is my audio any better? I don't know. It's weird because my street has just been my house with the flags and bunting up, and my next door neighbour, and that's really it. It's not been much. We've walked around the neighbourhood and stuff, and people have put stuff up, but it's not been as what I was expecting. And I've seen lots of, you had amazing parties. Some other, I'm trying to see who else was on Facebook. That's perfect now. Okay. Max, can you remind me?
Yeah.
The original microphone.
Yeah, I can do. Yeah.
Because. Yeah, okay, don't worry. Let's not talk technical now. My street been doing a street bingo swapping team. That is interesting, Charlotte. So yeah, I thought like my street and area would be much bigger on what they were doing, but they haven't done it. It was only me, and like I say, my next door neighbour put some bunting and flags and stuff up, and that's it. It's very strange.
So there you go. It's kind of a little bit hard to see. Let it focus in. But
see it. Oh yeah.
There you go. Straight down the street. So I've got one of these autofocus cameras. So here's a photo. Let's see if this works. Focus in. Right. Guess what? Well, we know what the red thing is.
Ladybird.
Yeah. But what's it on? Get a different picture. There's the pop quiz.
Paintbrush. Jumper.
It was actually my daughter's hair.
Oh, really?
She dyed her hair in. She's a hairdresser, so she dyed her hair in lockdown.
Can she come to my house?
having a hairdresser at home is
so good.
Is good. I don't have to end up like you, Mark, but I'm having to pay a search fee for some of my hair. But they, out there, and because there's no cars and stuff, the wildlife is absolutely amazing. And this little fella came and sat on the table.
Oh.
And it was kind of like he just sat there, and it was brilliant.
Yeah.
And it's great to see because the wildlife is really starting to come out. Spent a bit of time building. Had a pond built in the garden for a while, and we've now got frogs in it.
Yeah.
It's like, there's a frog in the garden. It's like, whoa.
So I did a vlog, I don't know, about 2-3 years ago where me and Grace built a back garden pond with an old washing bowl. We have frogs in it all the time. It's great. Lovely.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a...
Look at that.
But I had to build the bamboo around it because, one of those wonderful birds came in. Yeah.
Are you following the chat?
Heron.
Great American Survival says he's had a couple of new chipmunks in his yard.
Chipmunks? Brilliant.
What? Chipmunk? Would we say That's not a squirrel, though, is it?
It's a ground squirrel. Yeah, chipmunks are brilliant. We've only got squirrels over here, mainly grey squirrels, because there's not many reds left in the country, unfortunately. Apart from Bounty Island, of course.
Bounty Island.
Yeah, but things like chipmunks, that'd be brilliant.
So Max, is scouting quite big in London? I'll ask. Well, as I'm in London, yeah, it's huge. I think most of the majority of England, I would say, is still big in scouting.
Yeah.
London. But is it big in London? Yeah, it's massive. It really is. I don't know. We'll come to Max in a minute, but in London, you can, my district where I live, poverty is okay. Like no one really struggles in poverty. Hey, Gustavo, thanks very much. We'll come and chat to you in a minute, actually. But in my county, Greater London, Middlesex West, you can literally go from one border to the next border, and you're in City of Westminster, loads of money to the next, no money. So poverty is really vast in London, but scouting is very popular, and they did a big campaign in the autumn, I think, to bring massive scout groups into kind of East London where poverty is quite bad and stuff. And scouting bigs in Kent. Okay. We just had the neighbours' cats and a few flies.
Well, it's like you said, though, wasn't it? Washing up bowl. Just that little bit of water suddenly attracts a huge amount of nature, and that's really cool to see.
Okay.
Getting all the different nature.
Now, do you have boys and girls together or troop and venture crew? Yeah, we have mixed. I don't know what Max is, but my scout troop. In fact, my whole group, Beavers, Cubs, and Scouts, we all have girls and boys. Yeah, we have quite a lot of girls at the moment in my Scouts.
We're balanced. We have a good mix. But yeah, so we have both, and it's great.
Gustavo, how are you doing, man? I was just talking to Gustavo. He was doing an online scout meeting. Gustavo, Max, did a Big Man of the Woods take over during the last year. He showed us around his scout group in Sao Paulo.
Wow,
that was good. A mix as well. It's good to have a mix. In Brazil, I know they have mixture as well of girls and boys. We have boys only and a boys and girls venture crew. It's interesting how the mixture, isn't it? Because I know groups there are no girls at all, and some just have boys, and that's not because of choice. That's just the way it is. What was my biggest problem about 2 years ago? We had one girl. Thanks, Leo. I've logged to that. It was my kids. We'll talk about that in a minute. What we're talking about? Girls. Yeah, I had one girl in my troop, which caused a massive problem when we went camping. Because technically she shouldn't sleep on her own. She can't share a tent. It was really difficult.
Yeah. It's challenging. You can sleep boys and girls together, but it depends on POR and it depends on the parents.
Yeah.
But for me, there are ways around it if you get it sorted.
Yeah, so, we got around it, but yeah, it's not here. Our crew is 35 total and 27 are girls. Wow. When you say crew, do you mean scouts? Max, I'm going to try something. Right, let's see. Yeah. Max goes crazy. Is Max going to go crazy?
Am I going to go crazy over what? I'm worried now.
Are you going crazy?
Am I going crazy?
Oh, that's even better. Good. I have this new webcam, as you can see. Quality's a bit better. And Max has been moaning that when I put the light on, he gets a buzzing here, but now I changed the microphone.
I can hear the buzz as you change it. Slight high pitch, just a little high pitch whistle.
God.
It's not quite the same.
No, it's not. So that's not Scouts, is it? That would be what's that called? Rover Scouts? Do you call it a Rover Scouts in America? This is good. Waiting for the chat.
Have to make some more TikToks.
TikToks. We're loving TikToks. Should we do something dangerous? Should we venture crew? Ooh, okay. Nice.
Go on, what are you thinking?
I'm gonna message you.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not very technical. I hope I didn't miss anything. Had to go and get Jaffa cakes. Love Jaffa cakes. My Rover Clan is 25. Is that what you call it, Gustavo? A clan? I did not know that. So yeah, if you're just joining us, we're just doing a bit of a test stream, to be honest, because we're fed up. We had lots of technical issues the last couple of weeks. If your gran doesn't offer you a Jaffa cake, is she ever your gran?
That's wrong. Jaffa cakes are good, but you know. Other biscuits are available, of course.
Well, I did make some. The kids made some edible Jaffa cakes. Jaffa cakes? What am I talking about?
Just edible. Well, I know they've been edible. You know, not unedible.
Edible campfire biscuits today. I put up as my vlog. Jaffa cakes are the edible.
It's been a long day, Mark.
Yeah.
And then we just seen the top of your head again. I'm sure there's a little bit there that going a bit deep on. Caught some trout on a short hike. Excellent. Excellent. Is that fly, or he's just using bait on a rod, or?
I think Leo's taking a mickey out of us, by the way, because he's talking about honey roasted ham
and black pudding.
Black
pudding wrapped around with honey roasted ham, maybe. Want to try on Nikki next camp?
Black pudding is just no, that's not right. A Great American Survival. Whereabouts are you? Whereabouts in America? Right, Gustavo. We're going to bring Gustavo in a bit. So
excellent.
What I'm going to do, I'm just going to.
This is a good test. Georgia. Oh, spinnerbait. Okay. Hello, Gustavo. Just hang on a sec.
Right. We're playing around with something here. Hopefully, if this works, this could be pretty awesome.
Can you hear me?
Let's try it.
We're not sure yet, Gustavo.
Here we go.
Work?
Here we go.
Is it going to work? Is it going to work?
It's working.
Yes. Hello there. Party. Hey, Gustavo.
Welcome.
Hello there.
Right, so.
Hello.
If this works now, why can't it work on Thursday?
It's a good question.
Yeah. Watching on YouTube in a hammock. Oh man, I'd love to be in a hammock. Gustavo, what is the temperature in Brazil at the moment?
Right now, 22 Celsius.
Nice.
And what's the time? Because it's let's just say it's 10 o'clock here in London.
It's 6 o'clock.
Not too bad.
4 hours of difference.
Good. Not too bad. It's good. Yeah. So Gustavo is dialing in from Sao Paulo in Brazil, which is really cool. We're not international. Well, no, we're international now, aren't we? We've got London, Brazil. Max is up north, so.
There's a guy in the chat that apparently is from United States.
Yeah, that's Great American Survival. We are nearly, and we got Scotland. Leo in Scotland. No, it's all good. Yeah, so guys, if you're thinking who's this dodgy character with the dodgy beard,
it's Mark.
That's Gustavo. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, Gustavo, his scout troop took over my channel last year and showed us around what they do scouting in Brazil, just to see what the difference was. So it'd be quite cool.
Yes, but I was quite dumb and I recorded horizontally. I totally forget about it.
We get that all the time. We get that quite a lot. You all look like operators with the headsets on.
Yep. Hello, line 1. Hello, welcome to customer services. Can I help you?
Gustavo, do you get that as well? Annoying on hold.
Well, if you call them, like if you want to call a company, yes, but they're not allowed to call us. Like there's a law that they can't call us.
I don't know, Gustavo, if you're following.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, no, it's the same in England. Yeah, I don't know if you're following the chat as well, Gustavo, but they are taking the mickey out of all three of us. One, they're saying that maybe we could do a alternative Eurovision, and we all learn like tech support. You don't want to know. Basically, the countries in Eurovision. In Eurovision, it's all the countries in Europe. Once a year, we all sing stupid song and have a competition, and everyone hates England, so we always lose.
7.
If you call tech support, are they calling from Brazil or China?
So I wear this because in a house with kids making TikToks all over the place, and so it's like it helps drown out the noise and focuses on my sound, not the singing and other things going on.
I'm loving people. Everyone's saying not my technical support. No.
Whoa, thanks, Dominic. Well, Maximart can't be as bad as Jedward.
Can't bite the hair off. Gustavo doesn't know who Jedward is. So Gustavo, let's talk about. Come on. You don't want to know who Jedward is.
Hello?
Jedward is a very bad.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello?
Is it me you're looking for? Yes, Gustavo. Are you doing a Lionel Richie song? Have we lost Gustavo?
No, he's
Line 1.
No, I'm here.
Are you talking to us, Gustavo?
I'm here. Yes, I'm trying. I believe.
Well, we know this works.
Because we are so far away, maybe the internet's not helping.
There's a delay on the internet. Nah.
Yes, probably.
Yeah. There is a thing that the distance takes a number of hops. The number of hops introduce a lag. so it takes longer to get through. So there is a slight delay.
Is that the reason between London and Manchester?
That's
can
just
be.
a northern thing. Yeah. It depends which network we're going through and how many routers we have to go through. And I could get one of my internet books down from up there and explain it to you, but that would just bore you silly, so I'm not going to.
No.
But yeah,
No.
there's some technical bits. There's a number of these things it has to go through wires.
So Gustavo, let's talk a bit about scouting in Brazil. What's the
Okay.
current status in Brazil with scouting? Are you meeting? Are you doing online meetings? What are you doing?
No, we are just doing online meetings. We can't do physical like interactions and like regular meetings because we have the virus too here, right? So yeah, but we haven't stopped all the activities. We are doing it just online, but that's it. What else?
Yeah.
Can you ask me?
Go on, Max. Max can be the interviewer.
Oh right, okay. Yeah, thank you. So what colours your scarf?
I have one.
My scarf is it's like a red, dark red, because
Burgundy.
in 1932 there was a civil war here in Brazil
That's when Max was born.
where as scouts our scarves were white, and we were sent to help in this war, but not fighting, just like with the Red Cross and all these things. And with the blood of the wounded, our scarf became this color. But just my group.
Wow. History lesson. Thank you. That's an amazing story. Yeah.
And I was.
Go on, Mark.
And here, and all groups has these embroidered logos on the back of the scarf. And as Mark told me, in Britain you only have like a plain color, like a solid color.
Oh, mine's embroidered.
No. Yeah. Well, yeah, why not? All my district have nothing.
I'll just go and get one. Just bear with me.
Really, we've been talking. Well, I've been talking to Gustavo about having a group emblem on your scarf, but no, we don't have nothing. There's one scout group does have, but they've sewed their own group badge on it.
So we got our scouts to look at the name of our troop and think about what they wanted to be called, and we did a voting thing. So that's where they came up with Wolf Troop. So we've got nice embroidered knackers.
Cool.
Because it was just plain red knacker previously, and we got agreement to change, and that's what we did.
So we had a Zoom meeting Monday night. Longest have a go for it.
So does your scout groups have like names? Because, for example, I know that Mark is from 80th Ealing, that is a part of London, but my group's called First Group of São Paulo, but the name of the group is São Paulo. Other groups are not like they're the second group, but the name is Carajás, but they're in São Paulo. Like, it's just a name. It's not indicating the place where it belongs.
Right. So we're on about what we call district badges then in the UK. So my district is Ladybrook Valley, and I'm part of Greater Manchester East as a county. So we're split into our name of our group, then into our district, then into our county.
So what's your scout group name.
4th Bramhall.
But Brownhole is the name of where your group is, like your city or your county.
Yeah, it's the location of the. So it's the 4th group in the location that we're in.
Okay, no, because here in Brazil, groups usually have their name like a person. For example, just an example. There's there's a group made of Japanese descendants. So the group of their name is Hokkaido. Just an example.
Okay.
And have the number of, I don't know, like 35. I don't know.
Okay. So some in the chat there. Troop 173 and patrols are patrol names. We've got.
But Max, patrol names are what we would call patrol names. Like,
Yeah.
we have animals. We have hawks, eagles, and something else. What's the other one? Kestrels.
Yes.
That's what that means, isn't it?
Yeah. So there's.
Gustavo, you have the same though as well, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Pomba. Pigeon. I want to just start singing Lionel Richie when he says that.
So what troop names have you got, Gustavo?
Hello. So
we've got
here in Brazil we have. Hello. So here in Brazil we have all these, let's call, branches. So we have the Cubs. In my group, the Cubs pack name is São Jorge. That in English is like Saint George, I believe. And we have 2 scout troops. One is Tupi-Guarani, that is an Indian tribe name. And the other is Apinaé, that is another Indian tribe name. And inside wolves, whatever. So after scout, but here we call senior, like 15 to 18, 17, 18, like that. So the name of the troop is Apuã, that is a mountain, and all of the patrols have geological failures names, like mountains or valleys or canyons. My patrol used to call Mount Fuji in Japan. So, and now I'm a rover scout. So after 18 to 21, and we don't have patrols anymore. We just have our clan that is like a troop, but we call clan. And the name of our clan is Rodolfo Malampre, that is the founder of our group. He was a half British, half Brazilian guy.
Which half was which?
I don't know.
I'm glad you got that joke. Just following the chat, lots of chat about patrol names, and birds seem very popular. But I was going through it. There's like the bulldog as well, the stag. But the one that jumps out is the pigeon. I really want a new patrol called the pigeon.
When I was in scouts, my patrol was the wolves.
Yep, wolves. That's a popular patrol over here in England as well. The wolves.
Yeah.
And in Cubs, the patrols have colors. I was in the red, and after that in the black one.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's what it used to be. Because that's one of the old patrol badges for a blue.
Yeah.
But now they've gone to a better.
The patrol. The patrol badges here are like for scouts, they're like, those military things that go like this on their shoulders, like some, I don't know what they're called. No, like
They're
the
looking like,
military used
yeah.
to wear them,
Yeah.
something here on
Yes.
their shoulders. So we have this for scouts. Each patrol has its own color, and for explorers or seniors, we only have like a small leather square painted on the patrol colors.
Okay.
So, Gustavo, Bear Grylls is now the World Scout Ambassador. How much has Bear done in Brazil for scouting?
I I believe not much of a thing. I mean, most
He's
people
not
know
watching.
him. Most people know him, but they don't know he's a scout. Most people in Brazil don't even know we have scouts in Brazil.
Okay.
I met a lot of people that are like, "Oh, we have scouts in Brazil? I didn't know that." Like they believe that is an American thing.
Interesting.
Selling cookies and wearing that thing with all the
Sash.
merit badges. Yeah, we
Do
don't
you
have
do
this
you
here.
wear that? How do you
No,
do it?
we don't
Like,
have. Our merit badges go in our this part of the shirt. How do you call this part of the shirt? I'm sorry for my English.
left sleeve.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
go
are.
in both
Yeah.
both
Yeah.
both sleeves. I forgot the name. Sorry, I'm not a fluent speaker of English. Sorry,
No,
but
it's all right. Don't matter.
they go in
Neither me
our
and Max.
they go in our sleeves.
Nice.
And when we became
Oh, good.
rovers, we have
Yeah.
to remove all the merit badges.
Do you not get a new shirt?
A new shirt? No, it's the same shirt. You only change your shirt if you get bigger or when you're a leader. Because all the young members wear a dark blue and the leaders wear a dark green. Only the pants are the same. Or I believe you call trousers.
Pants are underneath. Underwear. My wife gets that. She calls it the same, and she's Portuguese,
Yeah,
as you know.
because here in Brazil we learn the American English. We don't learn the British English.
You know, that's interesting because when I went to to school to learn Portuguese, say I told you this story before that they taught me mainland Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese, and that's slightly different to English, the Portuguese that's spoken here. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just different
very
dialects.
different, very differently.
Wow.
Sometimes we can't understand what Portuguese from Portugal,
Yeah.
what they're saying.
Go on, Max.
I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you spoke Portuguese, Mark. Interesting.
See, I do. I speak to Gustavo in very bad Portuguese, and I give up.
Yes, Portuguese is a very difficult language. I mean,
Hmm.
uh, people believe it's the same thing as Spanish, but it's not, and it's similar, of course, but I believe it's harder.
We just had a question in the chat room, Gustavo. What should the national animal of the first YouTube Scout group be?
That's a good
National
question.
animal.
I think me and Max know the answer. Pip Pip. Oh, Gustavo's winding up the internet in Brazil. Great American Survival. He struggles with English. American English is,
I think we do at times as well.
yeah, absolutely. Cool, guys. Well, do you want to say anything else, Max?
No, I think it's actually been really stable tonight, and it's been really great.
Because we have not changed any screens. That's the reason.
Or is it because we've ironed out those bugs?
Yeah. Let's just try one more thing. Gustavo, stay with us. I'm just going to change the screen, but we're going to lose all the cameras, so don't log off.
Okay.
I will make sure that everything's working fine. Right. Let's hopefully change scene. Everyone cross their fingers.
And waiting.
Oh.
It's like some magic. It's like some magic. I was going to roll a 6 then, see if you could get it to work. Hey! That's changed.
What you need to do is fold your kitchen paper in half. Then you're going to fold this bit over. Excellent. Okay, so all you need to do now is
Yeah, it does a little bit.
along there, and
It's
you'll get
still...
sheets.
Yeah, it's jumpy.
By magic. Here are those 2 sheets. So just like toilet paper, you need to fold it over into.
Oh, it's very laggy for me.
So on your
Yeah.
cover, you're going to.
I'm still... $20 or $30.
Okay. Oh. It is jumpy. You're right. Yeah, absolutely right. Okay. Interesting. Thank you very much, everyone. That is interesting. Interesting.
So yesterday was Victory Day, right?
Yeah. VE Day.
You have big parades there in the UK.
There would have been lots of big parties and stuff, lots of big things happening in Trafalgar Square and stuff, but nothing. Absolutely zero.
Here, Brazil fought in the war too. Most people don't know that. Like we sent 25,000 troops to Italy.
So did you do anything?
No, I didn't. I wasn't even born.
No, I mean, yeah.
No, yesterday. No, yeah, I was
Yesterday.
talking about the war. Yesterday, no. Did you get what I said? Did you get
Yes.
what I said, or is
I got
it
what you
lagging?
said, yes.
Okay, so yesterday, no.
It wasn't one yesterday.
It was a trick question, okay?
Yeah. Brilliant.
Max, you're bad. It was like
was a
having
very-
a stroke in a helicopter.
It was a very tricky question. I thought it was a joke.
No, it was a question.
It was a question.
As to what you did yesterday, not
What
what
did
you
you
did in
do
the war.
No, yesterday I did some chemistry tests.
Chemistry test? Oh, okay. Was that
Yeah.
marking them or... Okay.
Yes, it was
Excellent.
online. Wasn't funny at all.
Yo, there's the kettle sound from Mark.
Who wants tea?
Tea, yes. Tea's good.
Anyone want a cup of tea?
Yeah, I'll have a cup of tea.
Gustavo, do you want tea? Chop. Oh, tea, milk, no sugar. Leave the bag, then you'll choke. White, 2 sugars.
I don't know.
Kettle's boiling. Well, guys, this has been great. I think.
Have you got one of my craft cam videos to play just to see if there's any difference?
Craft cam.
Just out of interest. Or do I have to go live with them again? Which I don't mind doing. Just wondering if I have to go live.
Let's. I'm just gonna. I've got to wind it up a bit. Hang on, give me 2 seconds. Kettle's brewed, so that's most important.
Oh, well, okay. You making tea with biscuits? Other tea is available.
Oh yes, I believe you.
It's not a usual thing to have tea with milk here.
I know, mate. You're telling me. I know that. When I met my wife's family, they thought I was a utter freak, putting milk in my tea.
Yeah, there's one specific tea that we have with milk that is like we call machi, or that sometimes like we have with tea with milk, but is not a very popular thing.
Right, Gustavo, we'll be back in 2 seconds. Hopefully. Right.
Not an old one, not this one, not the one we haven't played. Yeah, well, don't let the cat out of the bag. I don't know. 1. Craftcon 1. Craftcam 1 was the projector. So, hello to another Craftcam. So in this one, we are... No, Craftcam 1 was the projector. A projector that we did for light shows. You're going to need a something like a cork. The old Craftcam favourite, a toilet roll. Pen, some straws, and a strip of cardboard. Now you can use paper that's folded over. That's interesting because that is not lagging. In a minute. So, using scissors. So let's make sure we've got an adult.
Great American Survival asked, "What's the best coffee where you are?"
We just want to
well, I don't know because I'm not a big fan of coffee.
Of about a centimetre and a bit. There we go.
Now, coffee is a very important part of Brazilian exports.
I've just cut a couple of straws down, and I'm using paper straws here.
I'm sorry.
To protect the environment. And over there, there's the other ends. Okay. What we're going to do? Stop the video, Mark.
So on your front cover, you're going to
that one was
draw
working.
a design, and Grace is going to draw a really simple tree.
That one was laggy.
Okay, and then you're going to open the book up. And on here,
that's laggy.
You're going to draw.
What did you record it in?
Like this.
Okay. So at least I know the craft cam that I've got lined up for next week will work. Because I recorded it the same. So
Anything else that you want to know about Brazil?
Yes,
give us
guys.
10 facts. Give us 10 facts on Brazil.
Brazil. 10 facts.
What's the capital of Brazil?
Capital of Brazil, Brasilia. It's right in the middle of the country. It is a planet city.
Okay, that's one.
Okay. So here we have states like United States, you know. So where I live in the city of São Paulo, and my state is also called São Paulo. It's the most populous state with like 45 million people and about the size of the United Kingdom. Our metropolitan area of São Paulo has like 20 to 22 million people, and here my state is also the state that got more scout groups, and we have like 100,000 scouts in Brazil. Not that many, and most part of them are here in my state. Let me see. What else?
Mark's run off. It's a visual clue.
Yeah, it's a hat. So here we have this weird thing that we have this truck tarp that we used. After they use it in the truck, they recycle and make hats with them, or bags, or jackets, or everything.
Ah.
And they're actually very cheap. Like
Not
very
here in
cheap.
London.
No, definitely. But like if you're paying American dollars, one hat would be like $4, I believe.
And you know how much I paid for that? I paid a lot for that. Costello, so in the chat room, where is it? Does the food chain BEM Brazil actually exist in Brazil?
Chain ban? No, I don't know what's that.
What do you call Brazil nuts?
Brazil nuts we call Castanha do Pará. Pará is also a state, so they come from there. And what else? Do you ever see Ayrton Senna race? No. He died in 1994. I was born in 2001. So I never saw a live.
What was his name?
Ayrton Senna.
Max, how do you say that name?
Ayrton. We say it's Ayrton Senna.
Ayrton.
Ah, okay. So that's my top hat from Brazil.
Is that your top hat?
Yeah, from Brazil. Yeah, real hat from Brazil, extra large, because I have a big head.
Yeah, when you're traveling here down the road, like highways, whatever, you can find them to sell in those like truck stops or like roadside restaurants. You know, that's where you find them here.
Gustavo was trying to send me a whole load of tarp stuff, Max. I would find a hat here for like 30 quid or whatever it was. And then he found them for liquid. I'm like, what?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because as I said, one hat it's like I don't know $4. That would be like I don't know £3. So in reais, that is our money. It's like 20, 25, maybe 30. So it's very cheap. But
Oh.
I mean, hats are not a popular thing here in Brazil. And you won't see people using them just in farms or ranches. But
Yeah.
in the city, like in my scout group, I am the only one who wears a hat.
Okay, guys, in the chat,
And
let's have
it's
a
not.
quick poll. Gustavo earlier on sent me a message from the World Scouts. Let me see if I can find it for you, and I can do it. Let's see. So this is from the International Boy Scouts of America. Where are we? Can you see that? It basically says, in your opinion, what's the better trade? Would you rather trade badges or neckers? Let's see what the people in the chat say.
I like
Just
both.
looking then.
They're both very cool, but I think neckers have a more like they're more valuable because they have more meaning behind. They're more representative of their scout movement. Although badges are more collectible, easy to trade.
It's an interesting one, isn't it? Because I don't have it in actually.
And you can put your badges, just sew them wherever you want.
Yeah, so as you know, I have the Big Man in the Woods badges, even fridge magnets. So these are really cheap to manufacture. The badges, and Max has got Sparrowhawk badges. Show up again. So these are so easy to, they're not cheap, but to get 100 neckers, it's not worth thinking about, is it, Max? Like, the cost would be crazy. Badges last longer. Do you think so? Why do you say badges last longer? I think with neckers, it's about how do you display them, isn't it? Mine are on I got a nice coat hanger in the wardrobe, whereas your badges go on a blanket or a bag or something.
So one of my neckers here, like this one, it costs 45 reais. That is like £6, or I don't know how much dollars, but it's not very expensive, but not very cheap like a badge.
You're on mute, Max.
Why am I on mute? Neckers, badges are easier to trade. Neckers hold more value. It's like you say, how do you display them? It's hard, but if you go to Kanderstag, the one thing that they have is neckers from all around the world, all hung up from the rafters.
Well, Max,
every room.
I think the problem is you'll get this as well. Where in the house would you put them? My wife doesn't like me to have stuff like that on the show, and I don't have my own room. I have a shed, but I don't think the neckers would be stored in that nice. Whether if you have a badge, you can put them on a blanket or bag or whatever.
Most people that I know that got those necker collections, they just display on the wall, like your bedroom wall, like just hanging in the wall. But I know that scout blankets are very common, but not in my group. Most people don't like them. I personally don't have a scout blanket because I think that when you're camping, they're not very practical. They're, I don't know, I don't like to wear them. They're very pretty, of course, they're very cool, but they're not very practical.
Let's go to America. Let's Great American Survival. What would you say in America is more popular, neckers or badgers? Max, we could actually replay this on Thursday.
Yeah. Got the bit out.
So, as I don't have
Neckers
a
on a
camp,
blanket.
as I don't have a camp blanket, my mother sewed this jacket for me, and I put all the badges that I like here. Like these ones are from the United States, and these are from Brazil, of course. And this one, these three Mark sent me in the mail.
He's not got a big man badge there.
Yeah, why not? Why are you not?
He
Why
sent
have
me
you not
a-
put Big Man on there?
He said, I haven't found a place for it.
Ah, that's lucky. Then I was like, what? Have I not sent you one?
Because, you know, if I just put him like down into the sleeve like here, I couldn't like fold my sleeve when it's hot, because, you know, here in Brazil it's usually hot.
Stick on the back. Badges. See, America, the trade
On the
in
back?
badges. America trade in badges, Max. Gustavo. You see that?
Yep.
What?
They prefer badges than neckers. I would say
Yeah,
that's the
they
same
have
in
very very cool badges. Some of my friends went to the Scout Jamboree,
Jamboree.
the international. Yeah, the international jamboree, and they brought some neckers from United States. Man, like, because our badges here are very poor quality.
I have a question for 7-year-old Abigail. What activities do you do and what is your scout promise? That's for Gustavo.
For me, so my Scout promise em português is: prometo pela minha honra fazer o melhor possível para cumprir os meus deveres para com Deus e minha pátria, ajudar o próximo em toda e qualquer ocasião e obedecer à lei escoteira. That is basically the same promise, but as we don't have a king anymore here in Brazil, we used to have, like, a long time ago, but we don't have anymore. So we don't have the queen or king part. It's like my country. I think that's the major.
I wouldn't say banned, but yeah, the promise has changed. Right, guys. It is 22:11. As you know, my kids are young as well. I need a bit of shush up, basically. Gustavo, thank you very much for joining us. It has been a pleasure to talk to you here on the first YouTube Scout Group. It's awesome, and thank you very much for taking part. It's been great. Is he there? Is he gone? Max, thank you very much, mate.
Yep.
I will see you on Thursday. Guys in the chat, thank you very much for joining us. Max, do you want to say anything else?
No, just thank you and see you on Thursday. And looks like my CraftCam videos are okay.
Guys, if you are joining us on Thursday, please join us from 7 this Thursday. We have a very special guest. Should we give you a clue? Should we give them a clue? Yeah, go on.
We'll drop a clue out next week.
Guys, thank you very much. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, awesome. Brilliant. Guys, take care. See you Thursday. Wash those hands.
Yeah.
Stay safe. And see you Thursday. No clues. Gustavo, thank you very much. Obrigado. Good night, everyone.